You know, I know it's not a broom, okay, so you don't need to give it to me. But let's think of it as a mini broom for the mini 2-game sweep. The Toronto Blue Jays sweep the Milwaukee Brewers and win this game 8-4 this afternoon. And my goodness, you know, even though I was at work, I'm just constantly checking, okay, what's going on? Okay, he strikes him out, okay. You know, I'm trying to stay up to date with everything, and I did a pretty good job in my eyes because I'm able to break this down for you guys. Now, first off, I forgot to mention in my last video that Jose Bautista played his first game at third base. First start at third base since 2013. Crazy. And he did a bang-up job, turning a great double play and making a diving play, knocking the ball down, guns it to first. He looked really solid over there at third base. Surprised, not really surprisingly since he's played there before, but it's been a long time, and he makes it look easy. Great job by Jose yesterday, defensively and obviously offensively, doing a fantastic job there, and doing a great job once again today, as, like I said, Blue Jays win 8-4 and have won 3 straight games. They're only 5 games under 500, and just tons of great news, but where do we start? All right, let's start off with breaking down the game a little bit, all right? Now, it didn't start off great for the Jays. You look at the first 3 innings offensively for the big club. They went 3 up, 3 down in every single inning. We're like, oh boy, Matt Garza is going to light us up. It does not look good. Then in the bottom of the third, Keon Broxton gets a home run off Marco Estrada. It's 1-0, but the way the first 3 innings went, and we're like, this might be a tough one to even score runs from. Well, that changed pretty quick in the 4th inning, and this is what I love about this team. Now, I'm going to break this down for you guys. You know how I always say that I despise it when we score runs and the other team comes back and scores runs right away. The Jays did that against Milwaukee today, and that's great. I know I hate it when it happens to the Jays. Well, of course I'm going to hate it. But I love it when it happens for the Jays. Because in the top of the 4th, they get nothing going in the first 3 innings. Nobody gets on base, no walks, no hits, nothing in the first 9 batters of the order. And just a heads up, Marcus Stroman didn't get hit in this one, just so we can make that clear right away. Kevin Pillar, the leadoff batter, comes up. And the second pitch he sees, smashes it to deep left. And, you know, the Jays hit 4 home runs in this game, but none of them were wall scrapers. When they hit home runs in this game, I mean, they smashed home runs. I think Kevin Pillar's measured at like 437 feet, just demolished. 1-1 game. 2 batters later, Jose Bautista up at the dish, absolutely cranks one to deep center. You don't even see where it hits as it just falls back in. It hit very high up on the wall there. That was estimated at 420-something feet. Ridiculous. And instantly, bang, Blue Jays, 2-1 lead. Now, I understand how we came back. You know, right after they scored a run, we got 2. Great. But now Marcus Stroman's got to come out and throw up a 0, and he did just that, going 3 up, 3 down, and gets the Jays right back on the bats. That is the key. That is the whole thing I love about it. When you score runs, you want your pitcher to get out of it quick, so your bats can get right back to it, and that's what Stroman did tonight in the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning, and that is why the Jays, in the 5th inning, get a couple runners on, get runners at 2nd and 3rd, and Luke Maile hits a sacrifice fly, but that scores a run. It's a 3-1 game. So you score a run right after your pitcher puts up a 0. Then we okay, we got another run. Now Marcus, let's put up another 0. What does he do? Comes out, puts up another 0. Then Devin Travis in the 6th inning. And again, I'm not saying it was a wall scraper home run. He crushed this one to deep left center, and it's way gone. I mean, it's way deep and gone. 4-1 Jays. And oh yeah, then the bases get juiced. And Ryan Goins at the dish. And again, he absolutely smashes one to deep right. Again, no wall scraper right off the bat. That ball is gone. 4 runs played. It's an 8-1 Jays win. It's fantastic. And that is all because Marcus Stroman was able to go 3 up, 3 down in both of those innings, in between those 3 innings of at-bats for the Jays, and it just kept the offense rolling, right? And that's what it did. I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, right? But this was a perfect example of why I like to say, when we score runs and our pitcher gives up a 0 or puts up a 0 the next inning, good things happen. And in the next inning, Marcus Stroman gives up a 3-run shot to make it 8-4. Okay, but the bullpen comes out and just does what they've been doing of late. Leon throws an inning and a third of no hits, strikes out 2 guys. Aaron Loup comes in, pitches a clean inning of work, strikes out 2 guys. Jason Grilli in the ninth. I really want to see him get going again and be the Jason Grilli we know and love. He pitches an inning, gives up a double, no problem, and doesn't give up a run, no walks. That's the key for Jason Grilli, not giving up the walks as well. And the Blue Jays win 8-4. So in a combined 3 1/3 innings that the bullpen comes in, they give up 1 hit, and in that 3 1/3 innings, they strike out 4 guys. The bullpen has been a huge piece for this team. And a lot of unsung heroes. You look at Danny Barnes. You look at Ryan Tepera. Yeah, Dominic Leone's been serviceable. And I got to say it. I know we talked about it before the season started, how we can't do it with Aaron Loup. He's been really solid. He's been very good. And with this win, the Jays have now won 3 straight, as I said earlier in the video. They have a day off tomorrow, and they're back at home for a 10-game homestand, starting with the Texas Rangers. The first time Texas has been here since the Josh Donaldson walk-off on Rougned Odor's error. And that whole sign, I'd rather get punched in May than knocked out in October. Oh, I love it. I love it. I wonder if that sign's going to be back. I don't know. Probably not. But great news on the Blue Jays front as of today. Well, there's good and bad news. Let's start with the bad news just to get it out of the way. Anthony Alford. There goes the DL stint once again. He goes on the DL. It looks like a fractured something. I didn't see anything fractured on him in the game yesterday, but apparently he's on the 10-day DL with something. I think it was a fractured hand or something. It was a specific word they use as well. He's now on the 10-day DL, which sucks. Here comes the good news. Dwight Smith Jr. By the way, Dwight Smith Jr. gets his first career MLB hit. We've been seeing a couple of those over the last few days. And he gets a double, just like his buddy Anthony Alford. First career hit. Congratulations to you, buddy, but sorry you're getting sent down to the minors. And people are like, why would you be doing that? There is a corresponding move being made tomorrow. Do you guys have any idea what that might be? And that might be, I'm not going to say it's both. It might be one or the other. I can't see why it would be one or the other. It might be both guys. But it looks like Josh Donaldson and Troy Tulowitzki are going to be activated from the DL tomorrow. I am excited. I am pumped for a few reasons. Before we wrap up the video, number 1, you're getting 2 ridiculously good players back. And the team is playing well. You've got 3 wins in a row. And 3 in a row on the road. They win the road trip 4-3, if you want to look at it from a whole standpoint. That 7-game road trip, 4-3. For a team that's struggling standings-wise, I'll take that. You win 3. You get an off day tomorrow to breathe, to relax. And then you play Friday, starting a 10-game homestand with, not going to say because it's not done yet, but most likely you're 2 amazing players, 1 all-star for sure, a ridiculously good glove and a clutch bat in Tulowitzki possibly coming back into the lineup. I got to say, guys, over the past, since we won that Baltimore game, there has been a lot of positives on Blue Jays front when it comes to injuries and the team playing well. But the thing that frustrates me, I'm going to wrap it up here, I love Ryan Goins, but damn it, he was sucking for a good bit there, and I'm thinking, okay, Troy Tulowitzki's just about back, all right, Goins will go back to the bench, will be okay, because he's struggling right now. We hear that Troy Tulowitzki's about to come back, and Ryan Goins starts to rip it up again. Stop making it difficult. But I love you, Ryan Goins. So, and you look at the bench, guys. We're going to have Darwin Barney and Ryan Goins on the bench, which sucks, but those are bats off the bench you can use. And I love it, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you have enjoyed Blue Jays baseball over the past 3 or 4 days, I guess you want to say 5 days because of the off day, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of that game. What are you guys thinking of the Blue Jays news as of late? Because I'm loving it. And it looks like Lariano's going to have a rehab start on Sunday. Great news there as well. Comment down below. What'd you guys think of the game? I probably already said this. And I'm just too pumped. I'm just too pumped right now. Why do we have to have another off day? It's just going to kill me just to sit here and say, well, you know, they're playing well, but they're not playing today. But it's okay, because the boys are traveling home to take on the Texas Rangers. That's going to be a fun one, all right? So we'll talk to you guys. Well, it's going to be Friday night. It's going to be a Friday night at Rogers Center. Just a heads up for you guys before we wrap it up. My God, this has been a long video, but hey, lots of stuff to talk about. Tons of stuff. I might possibly be going to the Jays game for, not this Friday, but next Friday against the New York Yankees. That is next Friday against the Yankees, June 2nd. So I will keep you guys updated on that. Once it is confirmed and got the tickets, I will say, bang, we're going. All right. So if you guys want to, say hi and all that kind of stuff, hey, by all means, I'd be glad to see anybody who wants to come out and enjoy the ball game with us. Right. Just let me know, and we'll talk to you guys Friday night Jays edition as we look to win 4 straight games and open up the homestand against the Texas Rangers on a high note. AJ Griffin having a rough season. His record's 4-1 with a 5 ERA. Okay, looks good. And Marco Estrada on the mound for the Blue Jays. Marco coming off a really, really good start. Let's see if he can continue it. All right, so we'll talk to you guys then.